Welcome to today's episode of Navigating Your Emotions, where we talk about how to stop overthinking. You finally have a few quiet moments to yourself, only to immediately start wondering if you forgot to send that thank you email or whether you have overestimated your chances of getting the promotion. Sound familiar? Worrying and overthinking are part of human experience, but when left unchecked, they can take a toll on your well being. Dwelling on the same thoughts may even increase your risk of certain mental health condition. So what's an overthinking person to do? These tips can help you move in the right direction. 1. Step back. Look at how you are responding. The way you respond to your thoughts can sometimes keep you in a cycle of rumination or repetitive thinking. Rumination can often cause negative consequences to a person's mental health. The next time you find yourself continuously running things over in your mind, take a note of how it affects your mood. Do you feel irritated, nervous, or guilty? What's the primary emotion behind your thoughts? Having self-awareness is key to changing your mindset. Second, find a distraction. Shut down overthinking by involving yourself in an activity you enjoy. This looks different for everyone, but ideas include learning some new kitchen skills by tackling a new recipe, going to your favorite workout class, taking up a new hobby such as painting, volunteering with a local organization. Take a deep breath. You have heard it a million times, but that's because it works. The next time you find yourself tossing and turning over your thoughts, close your eyes and breathe deeply. Meditate. Developing a regular meditation practice is an evidence-backed way to help clear your mind of nervous chatter by turning your attention inward. All you need is 5 minutes and a quiet spot. Look at the bigger picture. How will all the issues floating around in your mind affect you 5 or 10 years from now? Will anyone really care that you bought a fruit plate for the potluck instead of baking a pie from scratch? Don't let minor issues turn into significant hurdles. Do something nice for someone else. Trying to ease the load for someone else can help you put things in perspective. Think of ways you can be of service to someone going through a difficult time. Does your friend who is in the middle of a divorce need a few hours of childcare? Can you pick up groceries for a neighbor who has been sick? Realizing you have the power to make someone's day better can keep negative thoughts from taking over. It also gives you something productive to focus on instead of your never-ending stream of thoughts. Recognize automatic negative thoughts. Automatic negative thoughts refer to knee-jerk negative thoughts usually involving fear or anger you sometimes have in reaction to a situation. Acknowledge your successes. When you are in the midst of overthinking, stop and take out your notebook or your favorite note-taking app on your phone. Note down 5 things that have gone right over the past week and your role in them. These don't need to be huge accomplishments. Maybe you stuck to your coffee budget this week or cleaned out your car. When you look at it on paper or on screen, you might be surprised at how these little things add up. If it feels helpful, refer back to this list when you find your thoughts spiraling. Stay present. Not ready to commit to a meditation routine? There are plenty of other ways to ground yourself in the present moment. Consider other viewpoints. Sometimes quitting your thoughts require stepping outside of your usual perspective. How you see the world is shaped by your life experiences, values, and assumptions. Imagining things from a different point of view can help you work through some of the noise. Take action. Sometimes you might go over the same thoughts repeatedly because you aren't taking any concrete action about a certain situation. Can't stop thinking about someone you envy? Instead of having it ruin your day, let your feelings help you make better choices. The next time you are visited by the green-eyed monster, be proactive and note down ways you can go about reaching your goals. This will get you out of your head and channel your energy into taking actionable steps. Practice self-compassion. Dwelling on past mistakes keep you from letting go. If you are beating yourself up over something you did last week, try refocusing on self-compassion. Here are some ways to get you started. Take note of stressful thought. Pay attention to the emotions and bodily responses that arise. Acknowledge that your feelings are true for you in the moment. Adopt a phrase that speaks to you, such as, "May I accept myself as I am," or "I am enough." Embrace your fears. Some things will always be out of your control. Learning how to accept this can be a long way toward curbing overthinking. One study from 2018 shows that accepting negative thoughts and fears can help improve psychological health. Of course, this is easier said than done, and it won't happen overnight. But look for small opportunities where you can confront the situations you frequently worry about. Maybe it's standing up to a bossy coworker or taking that solo day trip you have been dreaming of. Lastly, ask for help. You don't have to do it all alone. Seeking outside help from a qualified therapist can help you develop new tools for working through your thoughts and even changing your mindset. Becoming self-aware can go a long way in helping you deal with overthinking in the long term. Carbonell suggests a strategy. Pay a little more attention, he says. Say something like, "I am feeling kind of anxious and uncomfortable. Where am I? Am I all in my head? Maybe I should go take a walk around the block and see what happens." You have to recognize your brain is in overdrive mode and then try to snap out of it. Do something in real time and real life rather than sitting and thinking, says Carbonell. Moreover, in these turbulent times, it can be impossible not to spend an inordinate amount of time stressing about the state of the world. But let's face it, some problems are better left for others to solve. Ask yourself, should you really be mulling over this specific problem? Is there going to be a nuclear attack? Unless you work at the Pentagon, you don't need to solve that problem, says Odasky. Just remember that you won't overcome the habit of overthinking in a few days. But with repeated practice, you will teach your mind to be calm during the time of stress and not to go into overdrive. Learning how to stop overthinking is an important step. Having the courage to reach out for help is another one. This doesn't necessitate speaking with a therapist. Overthinking is so common. You likely have friends and family that can relate and would work with you to check in on progress and act as your accountability partner. Just remember that it's possible to stop overthinking. You will always be afraid of certain situations, but that doesn't have to hold you back from living a vibrant life.